I was 6 years old when my family of six moved into the brown house. As kids, we always named our houses by color or location. It was easier. We moved a lot. This house seemed perfect at first. All four of us kids got our own rooms and we lived near our friends and walking distance to school. My older sister had a room that had a specific spot where the ceiling came down at a weird angle and had a small crack in it. We'll go into data. My room was at the end of the hall and was a huge. Two sides of the room had a crawl space, cupboards big enough for some extra storage, and for me and my younger brother to play in. However, it had a closet. Well, in that closet, one of the walls was a crayon scribble drawing of a monster. That's what we thought it was, anyways. The whole house had someone of a eerie vibe, but not so much you would notice it all the time. One day, my brother and I were playing hide and seek in my room, and he ended up having a seizure in the closet with the monster. He is first one, and to this day I believe that he only had them at this house. Sometime later, my brother and I snuck into my older sister's room. She had a computer and we wanted to play Oregon Trail. Yes, black screen, green animation. That's how I am, Lord. And we got a weird feeling and both just looked at the crack in our walls. We decided someone that there were people living in that crack. The wall. There were people living in that crack in the wall and thought we should write notes to them and push them through the wall. Yeah, weird, right? A 5 and a 6-year-old scribbling on a paper thinking people live in the wall. But we kept this up the entire time we lived there. One time my brother and I were playing in the crawl space cupboard thing, playing with our new imaginary friends, and once we came out of there, our hands and only hands were covered in a blue ink like thing, so these friends were dubbed as the blue people. Now, on to the scary. One night I had been sleeping in my room and I remember waking up suddenly because I heard something. I sat upright in the bed for a few minutes looking around. I didn't see anything. But then out of the corner of my eyes, I see something move. I looked directly at the closet. Something was there. Slowly, a black shadow on the ground started to appear at the base of the closet door. After a few seconds, I realized what it was. A hand, black as night. A few seconds later, it started to come out even more, as an arm. As soon as I saw the beginning of a head, I jumped out of my bed and booked it to downstairs to my parents' room. I was screaming, someone's in my room, and crying. My dad jumped up fast as he could, grabbed something to bring him with, maybe a huge flashlight or a bat. I don't remember that part. It was blur. But he searched the whole room, made all the other kids get up, searched their rooms, and we all ended up sleeping in their room. Ever since that, I've seen a tall figure, not all the time, either just random moments. I feel like it's the same one and that is still following me.